NT loop squats. One of the more basic exercises with the NT loop, but it's good to be the best at the basics. Now, there are a couple not so basic tips that I want to give you in regards to setting up, getting in and out of the NT loop here. Before we do that, let's talk about just basic squat mechanics. In general, you want to find a stance width that fits your hip structure. Not everybody needs to stand with their hips shoulder width apart and their feet pointed straight like they say in the books. That's very generalized. You can have your feet turned out slightly if you want. I don't mean like a duck, but a slight turnout is okay. You can play with your stance width to be able to keep your feet flat and be able to go as deep as you can while keeping your knees in line with your middle of your feet and keeping your back as straight as possible. You want to go as deep as you can, knees in line with the toes, so you don't want your knees pointed that way, but your toes pointed that way, and your back not straight as in straight up and down, but straight as in not like that. Now, we want to add some tension with the NT loop. You're at a hotel, you're at home, or you're at the gym, and you just pull this out of your gym bag, you're ready to roll. Okay, how do we set up? I want you to notice something. Notice that the NT loop is underneath the back half of my foot. A lot of people will step on the NT loop towards the front. I'm going to show you why that's a problem in a second. The other issue is, don't try to bring the NT loop to you to get your head under there because it's a shoulder workout just to do that. And I'm a pretty strong guy, and I'm not strong enough to do that. Bring your head down to it, put it the bottom part of your neck, and then grab it with your hands. There you go. Now, I don't like where it is under my feet. Here's why. As soon as I go down to do the squat, the band can flip back and forth over my knees. And that's really annoying. There's no need for that. However, if I put it farther back, closer towards the back part of my foot, same setup, feet outside the shoulders. Now look. Not only does it not get in the way of my knees, but it actually gives me a cue to push my knees out. Which if you listen to any, I know we're not all talking about powerlifters here, but powerlifters are the best at when it comes to maximizing muscle recruitment to push big weights. They'll tell you spread the floor, which means push your legs apart. Obviously the floor is not slippery, so it's not going to go anywhere. But they're saying that to really get your glutes in. Same thing here, drive against the band. Now, if you want more tension, no problem. Just reach down, grab, lift it up. Now you get more tension. The beauty of that is it's what's called accommodating resistance. Here, when the exercise is the hardest, the band is the easiest. But as you stand up, it's getting easier and easier, the exercise. The band is now creating more and more tension. So as you're gaining a mechanical advantage and getting stronger at the top, the band is staying right there with you and matching that by giving you more and more tension and making more effective range of motion.